so I can find out what I can put on it. To be fair, that'd actually probably be better on a Masochism Monday, but even then. How about we go with an actual proper Souls-like, you know, developed by a team of people who know how to make them? I'm gonna put the poll up. There you go. 3-minute poll up. We're going to place this with Nio, yes or no. Thank you for hydration, man, and Wob. Because at least Nio is actually, well made, and also will lead up to the sequel, which has been teased with one stream already, and just Christ. With a resounding 7 votes already, and it's not even been a minute into the stream. Yeah, I think we're changing to Nio. Fractal scan process. You don't know Nio, so sure. Imagine if a different studio took on Dark Souls and set it in Japan, feudal Japan, but it's not Sekiro. It plays more like Dark Souls. You wish you tried Dark Souls just 3 and 9 as another game that's interesting. Granted, fuck you, Enma. I can already predict Mal is going to be so salty if I manage to first attempt her. So silly. I've got. I want to have character creation be sad. No, you gotta wait until Nio 2 for my absolute hell spawn of a character. Well, seeing as it's 7 votes yes, not a single vote for no, I'm just going to go ahead and download it now whilst waiting for the actual results. It's on my collection, isn't it? Sort by, doesn't really matter, sorting by name. Just, easier to find. Should know how it's full as we get used to those pretty quickly. Yep. And I went right past it. Wait. Shadow Warrior. Oh yeah, I had it on disc. It's like for just a moment looking, I was like, I don't recall ever playing Shadow Warrior on this. What version do I want to download? Nio or the alpha demo, which can't even be played on PS5? Which one do you think I want to download? The one that will work on this console or the one that won't? Downloading. Okay, it has actually started downloading. There is enough space on the hard drive for it. And let's see, how long is it going to take? Would have if I open the right window. Oh, that's going to take a bit too long, I think. 45 minutes. 45 fucking minutes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit around waiting for 45 minutes just on this screen for a game to download. One person voted no. Well, yeah, that's dealt with. We are replacing this game with Nio 1 going forward. Maybe not this stream, looking at that amount of download time. So I might have to find something else I can do in the meantime. Change that over there. What games I have installed? Not many. Really not many. Disco Elysium again. Nah. No one wants to watch me trophy hunt. No one wants to watch me trophy hunt. No, no, for fuck's sake. Game library. I've got installed Borderlands 3, both versions. Oh, there we go. That's what I'll play instead. That's what I'll play. I teased this earlier, so, you know, why not? Funny weapon class that suits you is pretty much key to Nio in my opinion. Personally, it would stand swords, spears, and magic okay on me. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's going to come up. Okay, so that can get. I don't need to worry about that. I need to pull up another document that I have for this though. There we are. Open that up. Oh, good God, I just got reminded of someone. Yeah. So, would anyone like to... actually, no, I'm not going to say who would like to hazard a guess as what I'm about to play, because if you look at the title, it's changed. You'll be able to see it. So, I'll just say... Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. Oh. Oh is right, yes. Shame no mods. Yeah, there's no mods available on PS4 at all, or PS5. When you do play now, I'm more than down for co-oping. Oh yeah, it is co-opable. Jesus fuck, I forgot. I forgot, so I hadn't set the volume.
You remember our venerable house?
Let's go for a laugh, yes. Let's see how long we actually survive.
Gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor.
I have people's names down as their classes.
In that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury.
I was going to say Mal and I are both here.
I began to tire of
Darkest Dungeon mod community is both dedicated and horny. Very horny.
Unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels.
Ruin has come to my ears. How do you think I feel? I don't have volume reduction. This is loud as fuck for me. Did you get the Hornets ready? Yes. Start a new game? Yes. I wiped my save file of this.
Every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness.
100% paying attention. Doubt.
In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity.
I love Wayne's voice.
Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house. Opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows.
She was using headphones. My ears fine.
Of the darkest dungeon.
I don't think that captured in time. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. Quests will fail or must be abandoned. Heroes will die, and when they die, they stay dead. Progress autosaves frequently, so actions are permanent. This game expects a lot out of you. How far will you push your adventurers? How much are you willing to whisk in your quest to restore the hamlet? What will you sacrifice to save the life of your favourite hero? Thankfully, there are always fresh souls arriving on the stagecoach, seeking both adventure and fame in the shadow of the... That was ridiculously well timed! Sure is a nice guy. Estate name. Malky Milky.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
My ears are still ringing from the volume of that. You've gone from Neverwar myself. Yeah, but I'm a memester. Josie, hello and welcome. Good morning. Mornoon. It's actually getting close to evening for me. With stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Press any button to continue. I don't have an any button, so the X will have to do. Currently in a room. To move towards another room, use the right stick to select the destination room on the map. To take the hallway, press circle button to close this window. Okay, let's see how that does. It's still a bit too much. There you go. Yeah, no clue. I have tattoos. They're beautiful. Thank you. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 tattoos. Most of them dragons. 605 for you. It's 506 for me. Ha. So, gonna get a collarbone tattoo at some point probably. Ooh, very nice. Painful, but nice. Out of all my tattoos, this bugger hurt the most. Because as you can see, he's got claws going right up there, and he's also got his tail going all the way across my ribs. Painful, that. Worth it, but painful. Control options. Hold required in dungeon. While in dungeons, holding L2 buttons required before you can sort heroes missions. Change hero selections off your character sheet. So on if you frequently start swapping heroes mission when you didn't intend to. Yeah, fair. So is the Crusader here, Tyr or Widgren? I'm going to say it's going to be Tyr because Widgren is across 2 classes. This one's going to be suppressing left thigh. Can I wait? Yes. Let's see. Gameplay. Other? Masochist will be fine, very high pain tolerance. Same honestly. Bring some ones.
Have run up these lanes.
I
Keep
forgot.
to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
It's my favourite gameplay.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, select the skill icon, then select target. You can't select particular skills because your hero needs to be standing in different spots or there are no valid targets. Let's go see the requirements. So hoping Gary's better shot this time around. Well, he's already hit better than he did previously.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Mal's already doing better than he did last time. Just want to be a jester so I can inspire other people with puns. What is saying again? Go like that. No problem at all, Torian. Thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. Jesus Christ. Swing off and find attractive objects. Press cross button. Yeah. Let's investigate. Sorry, longer than you all.
Leave nothing unchecked.
Really enough, yes.
There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message.
Well, Nio's ready to play, but we know that's a lie.
Their kind is no longer welcome.
Remember, I was alive when things ended as well. True. The last time Malk played as Pokey became an abuser, spouting insults to everyone. Yeah, that was hilarious. So you became Pokey. I banish thee!
Annihilate.
Fucking hell, Mal! Pokey has no chill, I respect that very much. Pokey's an eldritch abomination.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Ah, Mal got blighted. Mal returns to Blighty. That's not what I want to do. Crap, how? Oh, there we are. Quest complete. There we are. CPCR says hello, Mark. Hello, Zarya. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. Walk up the Cthulhu. Yes. Oh. Oh, what have we got? Tough. So, Mal has 10% less stress, and minus 10% damage torch below 26. And the Crusader tier has more max HP. Play this game so much I don't even need visuals. I can tell what happens to the audio sings.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now. And you are bound to them.
See that shall help around town. Thank you very much. Okay. No. How do I... There we are. Renard. Rename hero. Awesome. Ah. There we are. Highwayman, yes, this is Mal. Mal, do you want Mal, Malrus, or Malachi? Josie wants an affirmation, something about being a hot lesbian and destroy. You are wonderful and valid, Josie. I know that Zarya, among other people, also find you incredibly attractive. You are you're also an awesome person on top of that. So yeah, keep believing in yourself. You're Malrus. Go for it. Malrus. There we are. We have Tyr and Mal. Right. Recruit new heroes.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah. Plague Doctor. I know exactly who this is. His quotes are pretty hilarious. I think you're a pretty cool dragon mount. Thank you. I appreciate that, Josie. I do my best. Have no Vestal. We actually don't have anyone named as a Vestal. But, yeah, we've got Zero as a Plague Doctor, at least. In fairness, no one's actually claimed a Vestal either. but I don't have everyone here. Well, I don't have everyone I used to here. I'll either pick a name at random, a viewer at random. I shall be a soldier against corruption. Pokey has deemed that the Vestal is now Josie. Congratulations, Josie, you've become the healer. There's a bird called Dibs. Sadly not, no. You do get to be the healer and you smack people with a massive mace, though. Wait. Are you a healer type? Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, Divine Comfort. Yes, you are a healer. You are definitely the healer type. Awesome. What about you, Zero? You're a debuffer. You got a little bit of battlefield medicine. Yeah, you got a little bit. Still remember old Zero going, hold on, I'm not that flexible while in the brothel. Actual Zero going, yeah, that's accurate. Versus the Bonking Glass here. Cool, like playing healer. Yeah. Vestal is essentially cleric.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
It's Grandmaster Traitor in Overwatch though, some more DPS than healer. I can't heal for shit. I don't think I've ever played a game that has a healer class in it that I've actually been good at healing. I just can't do it.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Sign of Patience. Stress, Virtue Chance. Death Blow Resist. Ooh. It was DPS Mercy when you played Overwatch or Full Chaos. I've played Overwatch on someone else's account and I played badly. I like Reaper as a, as concept, but as an actual class, nah. How do I give you a trinket? How the fuck do I give you a trinket? Or can I not? Do you have to be a high level before they can have trinkets, or am I just really missing something? It's a good Battle Mercy. I've played Rise so far, yeah. Battlefield 3, 4, Bad Company 1 and 2 played plenty of healer in those games. Yeah, I still couldn't even those. Love to teach you Reaper. I don't even play Overwatch. And I never will because screw supporting Blizzard. I even tried to play the knockoff version of Overwatch, aka Paladins. That game has a dragon in it with power armor and a rocket launcher, and I still couldn't get into it. I just don't like those types of games. Has I own a trinket? Then that's a treasure chest. I own 2. What do I do with it? What do I do with this? These character masters probably Junkrat or Mercy. Actually, I never played either of those. Blizzard is trash. It is. Godfrey Kleptomaniac. Got no idea what to do with these. Really don't. Go Paladins. Open treasure chest and character menu. I don't like the control scheme of this. The control scheme is kind of shit. Oh, right, it's that. What the fuck is that interface choice? I'm not a fan of that. Really not a fan of that. Used to be a husband sniper in Team Fortress 2, but I got tired of making squeaks cry. Never played Team Fortress 2 either. Then again, I just don't like adversarial multiplayer. I just really don't. The Junkrat's nearly 7 foot tall, but he's just always hunched over. Right, let's embark.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
It's called The Usual Suspects. So our D&D Strict Saving campaign was cancelled because scenarios are apparently super restrictive and railroady, so we're going to have an evil campaign on that evening. I've built an anti-civilization wildfire druid for him. Other the idea, if he dies, possibly PvP combat as possible as a Dragon Ranger. Nice. Yeah, very much designed for PC, and it shows. Well, mouse in general, which you can use with PlayStation. Yeah, but it requires me to, you know, disconnect my mouse from the back of the PC and connect it here whilst my pad's trying to charge, so no thanks. I'm guessing, okay, yeah, provision.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Don't know what I'm doing. You're 5 foot 10, 11 inches, or I like. If I was 5'6", but I have terrible posture. I'm 6'1". DJ wants Grave Robber, does he? Where's he said that? Has he put it in the in Discord? Okay. Well, DJ also needs to tell me what he wants to be called. Your Suspects is a good movie. I've never seen it. Amazon, and will step on you. I'm taller. And Pokey has said, you know, you know, I shouldn't be playing this, so I'm going to go do some push-ups. Dated a girl who was 6'6". Jesus Christ. I mean, in fairness, also, Mori is taller than me. Mori's like 6'4", I think. She's a very tall lady. Right, back in a sec. What's the heels mount? I'm fairly certain Mori's 6'4", you know, just feet. That's weird. But still, yeah. I like the tallness. You're sure? Well, your Chance Malkin is a good one. I don't watch many films anymore. Solitude push-ups for the double fallen. Mori, sorry. Friends especially grave and remorse. Sorry for in Discord because you moved to your bedside and your autism just kicked up. I'm not. Yeah, that's fine, DJ. I just don't know what to call you in the game. You haven't selected a name. So without that, I can't put you down as a hero yet. Ah. Zero's a fucking kleptomaniac. That's very, very fitting of her. Was I against some kind of melee type of call? I think you were a man-at-arms? Yeah, I think you were a man-at-arms. Now we're here with the Sorry is a surprise one that probably won't stream saving. I wonder why. Couldn't possibly think why that would be a case, but I think. Yay, money.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
No effect? What do you mean no effect? Okay, just investigate. Contents of mine. Okay. I honestly thought you needed to use a key on that.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing
Jesus Christ. Zero, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 18 months as well. And you also got some new art creations like, ooh. Zero, you're here with us again. Trying to unlock an unlocked chest. Yeah, but I thought there's that hidden panel inside that you need to get a key with. I don't know. Oh, that's awesome, Zero. Oh, I like that. Yeah. We exist. Yep. We have the puppy plague doctor here. Plague grenade. What the fuck's happened with Mal? He can actually hit things. TJ. Okay. So it shall be. Hidden panels on the chest can create logic wrong boober. Ah. I don't know. Have a fight with my feet. She's very warm, not helping my toy, but she's very cute. Aww.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, at least puppy. Because puppy, puppy, puppy.
Well struck.
Crit 1.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. This expedition at least promises success.
And that's something I'll probably be in the server later, Mark. So later. No problem at all. Yeah. Josie and Zarya, thank you very much for coming along, and hope you have a nice nap.
If only
I've got
could stop
two.
the flow of
I've got two
otherworldly
freaking
corruption.
kleptomaniacs. Wait, did he just pill for all of that so I don't get it? What the fuck? That's a good list sign. I know for once.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Stop stressing Zira out! Seriously! Okay, so how do I... How the fuck do I control this thing? There we go. Well, he was doing well. Well, that ain't good.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Stop getting stressed out. You're stressing me out, you bastards. Should have mentioned it. Jinxed them. Oh, fuck's sake. So Zero has the compulsion to loot sacks.
Marbles, paid for in blood.
Mal, stop being useless. You gave me false hope, you wanker. That heal does not do all that much healing. Especially compared to you being hit for 11.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Looks like a
all.
sock. Never. So you can see as you managed them. Have to go because you want to yesterday early. No problem at all, M Warp. Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and I'll see you later.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I don't know what the deed does. I don't know what any of this shit does. Can't like. There we go.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So, and if there's any other, probably take your pan up as a machine today. No problem at all, DJ. Have yourself a good nap and I'll see you later. Thanks for coming in as long as you did. You now even more buttons now. Yes. You dick. That is not what I wanted to do. I hate the controls of this. The controls of this are absolutely garbage. Why did I say I was going to stream this again? I don't know why. So it says move mouse and keyboard. Yep. Not a fan whatsoever. The other students were worse, not ready. Still garbage controls. Really garbage controls. Will you stop targeting one particular character? Oh, great. Irrational! Versus voice leech wounds.
Gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
I'm gonna lose heroes here.
Becoming unwound. Death by inches. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I have no idea how I did that without losing anyone.
Success so clearly in view.
Stunstone.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I've got no keys. Let me do a stack of... Okay, do a stack of 6. Alright, fine. Well, then I'm not taking those then. So, what do we have here? What? Oh, fuck's sake. Right. So, we have got Tyr is now a Cove adventurer. Less stress in the Cove. Mal is now scared of the Eldritch, which, you know, fits, because I know that he's scared of Pokey. Zero, Paranormia. Obsessed with the paranormal. That's accurate. Precise Striker. Not so much. Josie, Hieromania. Experience of religious visions and delusions. I don't actually know. Precise Striker. This game is on Radiant difficulty.
Months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness. Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
I choose you, you, and you. It's been a rough day. Makes sense, yeah. Oh, we have an occultist. Oh, Naya's installed. Woo. Do I have any occultists? I have 2 occultists.
To fight the abyss,
I only have 1 plate doctor though.
must know it.
Pokey doesn't scare you. Now isn't that Pokey right behind you? Yes, it is though. Stress relief in the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Heal. Hex. Not too bad. No, that's Dave. That's Pokey. Debuff resist, -2 dodge. No thanks. Vestal only. Oh, that's 5 max HP. I don't even know what fucking virtue does. Fuck it, nothing to I can really do. Two clips per minute, it says rough. Right now is guaranteed clips over 0 being 1, so it's fucking yikes. Yep. Yep. Play doctor only, so let's see that's resist. Now let's just go on another one, shall we? Medium, short, short, medium. Zero's enjoying herself. Vision. Virtue is the opposite to what happens in Zero when 100% stress they can bump Virtuous and provide buffs. That went completely over my head. I'm just going to say sure. I'm not sure what most of this other stuff does, so I'm just going to take the things I know what they do. The damage he's just from the team, etc. Ah. I really regret saying I would stream this again. This is definitely not my kind of game for some weird reason.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Complete all the room battles? I should have looked at that first. Fine. Virtue's a base 30%. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die.
The light, the promise of safety.
Tyr can't hit for shit. Death is merely the beginning. The beginning of the end of me streaming this again.
The will to fight falters.
I'll actually fucking hit for once.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
One. It did one. So that's what's next today? Deep Rock Galactic. Let's get a bit crazy.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Jesus Christ! Tears turned into what Pokey was.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
That was leopard tear damage. It really was.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
A dirty version of Deep Rock Galactica. Do you think it would be called Deep Cock Galactica? Yeah. It is a very good character, very versatile. It's casually making gold through alchemy. Yeah, you know, completely inexperienced. Treasure ahead, I'd wager. Well, you weren't clearly paying attention to the scouting. Oh look, I've turned into Pokey. Malk has become abusive towards the party.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
There's one of the main goals of alchemy. Yeah. Lead specifically, I think, was the original goal, turning lead into gold. I feel like the end of Mutant Year Zero where I just didn't get a chance to do anything. It was because there's an abundance of events for useless metal. Yeah, it's true.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
No.
The wounds of war can be healed,
Yeah.
but never hidden.
Well, Tyr's gonna die. This run's doomed.
life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
This game hates the players. Yep, and I hate it in return.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
There goes my healer.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I don't do anything. See about getting going full on magic, saying precious metals are more capable of magic conductivity. What I'm trying to get to is that being able to shoot lead bullets with magic runes and transmute to God for better magic throughout it. Being shot would be pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's just assuming that magic works the same as electricity.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Masterfully executed. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
How the fuck? I'm sorry, how the fuck did any of that work? Didn't scout the last room. Oh, cool, like Uber kill. Perfect as well. Nah. This is where it's going to end.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Patched up, if only to bleed again. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
I'll do. Moxlock had to run out sometime. Back switch finally loaded. Ah! Welcome back, Mal.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Stop buffering. Oh! Fuck it. I'm not done.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Clearly have an aesthetic, atheistic party are clearly best without the god botherer. Yeah, who needs healing apparently.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
It's fine. It's all fine. I don't need the map. Everything's already pre-scouted.
Another one falls. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Well, there we go. So it's a top tier fighter. Well, that's going to be the stream VOD title for that bit. Everyone's at death's door, or almost everyone. Probably should have healed himself, but meh. Meh, 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 meh.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
No, it's not. Bloodthirsty! Mal, you've become bloodthirsty! Beware the power of literacy, you foul fiends! I'm not so sure how I managed to finish that. I'm really not. I thought I was going to, fail that right at the beginning. Mal's now a gambler, and Tyr is a weapon tinkerer. Well, we know that Tyr likes to polish his sword.
The cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Crusaders just showing them the taxes they owe since they're alive. Oh, we have a Houndmaster. Who is a Houndmaster? Me! We've got me!
A lawman and his faithful beast.
Really don't need a third plate, Doctor.
Forged
Really
by
do
battle
not.
and bloodshed.
What have we got? Plus 4 speed and first raid. Plus stress heal receive the brothel. Oh my good god. Plus 20% stress if HP below half? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I suppose. Thanatophobia. Makes sense. Fetish. Hellion only. Screw it, you have that. Have a plate, Doctor. Zero, here, have a trinket. Zero gets some shrooms. Quick draw info. Yep. Blacksmith.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war. Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army. Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Really got no healers. Should probably put Plague Doctor in. Zero, you're back in the team. I'm going to go in there at the back and check out all those houses. That's essentially when you're not sure how you survive half the time. It's more than half the time, but yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay. Let's see, but apparently it doesn't allow the jump really so it can be accurate. Ooh. Ouch. And Tyr steals the loot. And Zero steals the torch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Shouldn't have used it. Didn't realize we would just also use it for press triangle. I thought I could move it to go onto something. Oh well. Zero said no to the tentacles.
As the fiend falls,
Very unrealistic.
a faint hope blossoms. Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
It's not that bad.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Jesus Christ, Tyr.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
That's first.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Zero's been grave digging. And she's not even the grave robber. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, damn it, Mal. Apparently, Zero is used to getting spat on.
Be gone, fiend. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Just let me go into that shit. Woo! Oh, hello and welcome. Zero's covered in sticky glue. Yeah, that sounds about right. Full players Darksiders 3. This is Darksiders 3. Something like computer goes 1, 2, 3, 4, something that's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 4, needs to do 1 and 2, manage to get to 2, but ready to try and get there. Ah.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
So actually plays much more relaxing Darkest Dungeon. Now it is covered in sticky stuff. And Zero. Both Zero and Zero are now covered in sticky stuff. And Mal can't shoot for shit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Second time I've wasted an item because this game's shitty controls.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Excuse me.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left
Fuck.
unanswered.
There seems to be blank fire enemy currently. Pretty much. I don't play this game with tactics, that's probably why I'm so awful at it.
How quickly the tide turns. A death by inches.
This game sucks.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Used to have his damage to his first level weak enemies last time. Probably, yeah.
Powerful blow. Back to the pit. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Powerful blow. Always. Always a powerful blow.
Executed with impunity.
How can a slime bleed? I have no idea.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. In Radiance, may we find victory. The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Fated and Clotter. 15% bleed resist. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Jesus Christ. That's good.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Oh no. Oh no.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems. slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling
That's a
gait.
trophy.
This one is no more good to us.
It's you.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Give her a ride. Yep. Hesitation is defeat. Exactly right, Ishin. Kipper's a nymphomaniac. Kipper is a nymphomaniac. And with that sentence alone, I am done with life. An abomination that's scared of beasts. What the fuck? Yeah, that sounds Kipperish. So, Nia, you have your precise striker and you have a hard noggin, but you're also winded. And Wigrin, you're a ruins adventurer and thin-blooded. Wow. Grave robber. I don't have a grave robber. Don't have a Hellion. Don't have an Antiquarian. Or Vestal anymore. Sounds accurate. Go meditate, Zero. I will touch the thoughts lightly and then let them go. That's not Zero at all. Mal, go get drunk. Oh, you can only... Wait, what? Oh, you can only... Wait, what the fuck? Mal can't stress relieve. Mal can't relieve stress. In town will only gamble. Is not allowed to gamble while in town. Fuck this game. Well, Mal, you're going to get a heart attack then. Gatch hit hard for Gary. Yeah, you could say it. Gatch him. Okay, so you're best at the begin. At the you're doing stuff. I might need you. And give myself a break. Bring Kipper in. Let's bring Nia in. Keep Mallet. Oh, fuck's sake, I hate. I have a mighty hate of the game, of the way this is set up. That's not what I wanted to do. What was it? Oh, it's a veteran one. Oh, okay. Let's go for the wheels again. Embark. Bark, bark, bark. Woof, woof, woof. Arf, arf. Why do I have 4 notifications on Discord? Why am I being pinged? Why am I being pinged and messaged whilst I'm enduring torment? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Thank you for the hydration round of mock. Really entertaining, guys. Can say I'm a real hoot. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Ow. Actually, no, it is the weekend. Yeah, you're right. No, you don't. You can walk it off.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Your opinions were back and forth.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught.
Mal shows him how to shoot.
Destroy them all.
I want to make the hero of your page a bit more clean. I left it. That's fine. Could be a grave roll if you want. It's it's a class that exists. It's that, isn't it? Keep forgetting the triangle is automatically use it. Last time the grave roll was Tem, I believe. No, it's Skoo. Yeah, fairly certain it was Skoo anyway.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Executed with impunity.
Jesus fuck.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Must be a firm with brave old message. Okay. Just so you know, the musketeer is female. Just so you're aware.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread. Well struck.
This goes out of damage. Pretty much.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hey, hello and welcome.
Slow death.
Darky Dungy times.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yep. Not what I was intending to do, but oh well. So I thought it was makes this one. Just had an entire turn of things where I just could not do anything because it wouldn't let me. What was that move, Mal? I told you I can't play the game.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Hey, Tears now got a hard noggin. Won't judge externally. Don't you worry, I'm more than well aware that I cannot play this game.
Malformed with misintent.
Misintent. I didn't even know I had a tent to miss.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Really?
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Dear God, I'm tired. I really am.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
There you go, most scouts get in the field. No, okay. So as long as you're aware. You know, I'm gonna blame if you just went to rest to take care of yourself. Yeah, I think I might do that after this. Because, you know, that only single hour of sleep that I had is really catching up with me. It really is.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Say you're walking a gold sharp, not how sure I'll work for you. It does not work for me.
Be gone, fiend.
If anything, that actually just, you know, sends me to sleep more. Cold showers relax me, and walking takes up and gets rid of my energy. There we go. Just go to sleep.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces
Yeah.
the isolation of our troubled estate.
Weird enough, I'm actually doing better at this than I did my first time round. Way better, despite still not knowing everything. So it's like, minus 20% virtue chance. Oh, great. Plus 5% scouting chance, plus see if you him while scamming, and minus 50% move doesn't exist.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Six more corpses.
All
Six
will
more.
find their
Six
way
more
to us
corpses.
now that the
Ah.
road is clear.
Oh, Antiquarian, Arbalist, Hellion, Occultists. We have a leper. We've got a lot of things. But I think that's actually a good place to save and quit because, it's a shorter than normal stream. But I think I'm gonna go to bed. I think I am because it's really good for me. Oh, that's really good to me. Oh. Ooh. Main characters arrived. Yes, we have a pokey. We have a pokey in the group. Oh, I'll pop in the announcement that the stream's going to be ending early as well. But yeah, that is where I'm going to be ending things today because, yeah, sleepy. It's been a mixed bag. Bad? Yes, been a mixed bad because Darksiders 3 and then my awfulness at Darkest Dungeon. Oh. But at least next week we've got Nioh to look forward to. So hey, it's kind of like Sekiro, but it's not as movement based and not as parry heavy. But yeah, next stream for me is going to be tomorrow at 3 PM GMT, where I'm going to be doing Deep Rock Galactic with Mal, Tyr, and Pokey. Not depending on Tyr's availability, but definitely with Mal and Tyr as long as they're around. But you know, actually going back to mining and those things, and then maybe I will actually know what the fuck I'm doing. I doubt it. As well, thank you very much, and thank you DJ for the contribution to the Play the Witcher Goddammit stream challenge thingy. Hopefully also tomorrow night I will do an art stream, because I've been wanting to do art for a while. My brain just hasn't been cooperating. I have an idea for an art project which I want to work on, so hopefully that'll happen tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But aside from that, that's where I'm going to be ending things. Thank you all very much for coming along and for your support. It's all greatly appreciated. Special thanks to, let me just get that list up again. Special thanks to Daft for the raid at the beginning of the stream, Inflictor for the follow, Pokey for scaring the shit out of me, Torian for all their work on getting the smack command working, thanks to Nwarb and Zero for the resubs. So yeah, Thank you all very much for that support. It's all greatly appreciated, each and every single bit of it. Fucking hell. Still effective. Thank you, Nia. Let's see. Let's see how many. See how many times that command's been used. Seriously. Okay, now it's not adding to the counter anymore. That's not right. No, because that's what it said earlier when Callie was still here and she did a smack. Yeah, that's not right at all. Something in the command's messed up and it's no longer adding to the counter. I'll look into it. I'll look into it whenever I wake up. But until next time, thank you all very much for coming along. Until then, have yourselves a good rest of your evening, a good night, a good morning, good day, or good afternoon. Whatever the time is for you. And yes, let's end off with a quote. Get down on the floor so I can poke my thing in you. Fitting. I'd like to get onto the bed and have sleep poke its thing in my face. Until next time though, everyone, thank you again, and stay safe, and see you later. Bye!